What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna walk you through how to install our 39mm triple trees. So with your motorcycle secured on a lift, the first thing you're gonna do is remove your front brake caliper, your master cylinder, front fender, throttle, headlight, handlebars and risers, front wheel, fork tubes, top tree, and then your lower tree. The next thing you're gonna do is take each fork tube individually and clamp it securely in a soft jaw vise. Using a 1 3/8 inch socket or wrench, carefully remove the stock fork cap. The fork cap is under spring pressure, so keep downward pressure on the cap while removing it. Install the supplied Prism fork cap with the pre-installed O-ring onto each fork tube. Tighten the Prism fork caps while the fork tubes are still securely held. The next thing you're gonna do is clean and inspect the steering head bearings, races, and dust caps. For the cleanest installation, we recommend purchasing new bearings and dust caps and installing those. So if you're installing these trees on a stock 1982 to 2003 Sportster frame, you're gonna wanna install the Sportster steering stop kit before installing the lower tree. Use the 4 supplied number 1032 flathead cap screws to attach the steering stop to the lower tree. We suggest using a blue thread locker for these. The sharper edges of the steering stop ears go towards the triple tree pinch bolts. Once the steering stop is installed, install the lower dust cap and lower bearing onto the stem. If you're using our 1-inch fork neck cup kit, install the supplied lower dust cap onto the lower tree before proceeding, using the same 4 1032 screws. After the correct dust cap and bearing are installed, slide the Prism lower tree and stem up through the frame neck. Once the lower tree is in the frame neck, you're gonna wanna install the upper bearing and the dust shield to the top side of the new steering stem. Slide the Prism top tree over the steering stem and into place. Install the top tree using one of the 3 supplied hex head bolts. Leave the assembly loose enough to allow the fork tubes to slide into place. Slide each fork tube with the Prism fork cap already installed up through the lower tree and into the Prism top tree. Raise each fork tube until the Prism fork cap seats fully against the built-in stops in the top tree. Make sure both fork caps are fully seated. Install the remaining 2 hex head bolts and tighten using 1 1/4 inch socket or wrench and secure the fork tubes in place. Tighten the hex head stem bolt until there is no play in the steering head bearings, but the tree still rotates smoothly from left to right without binding. Once the bearing preload is set, tighten the steering stem pinch bolt with a 5/16 Allen drive to lock the stem adjustment in place. Apply thread locker to all the Prism supplied hardware before final assembly. Torque each fastener to the specs below. The last step of the process is reinstalling all the removed components, including your front wheel, handlebars and risers, your headlight, throttle, fender, and brakes. All right, so with your headlight, when you're going to install your headlight, you're not gonna wanna run, or you can't run, I guess, the original visor headlight. So we've got a couple options here. We made this bracket, which mounts to these 2 front hex bolts, and then your headlight will mount directly to this top hole here. Or in this bottom tree, we pre-drilled a hole in the bottom dead center so that if you wanted to just drill through it, you could, but it's not plunged all the way through right now because we wanted it to be clean up top. Before riding, turn the front end fully left and right and make sure the brake line, throttle cables, clutch cable, and wiring do not bind. And then the very last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take a short, slow test ride, and then once you get back, recheck and torque all hardware after the first ride.